Hi guys and gals, I'm Sober Chef Eric and I'm back here with another cooking tutorial. Today I'm going to be making my undefeated Championship Chipotle Chili. Yeah, that's right. It's been in 3 cook-offs, won all 3. The least amount, I competed against 16 at one, and over 40 in another, and over 50 in another. And I am the champion. So hang out after this intro. We'll get to the cooking and we'll be right back. Alrighty guys and gals, right now I've got 3 tablespoons of canola oil heating up, and little intro about my chili. If you're entering a competition, most chili competitions, if you have beans in them, guess what? Disqualified. That's right, disqualified. So this is going to be how to make Championship Chipotle Chili. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to be using 2 pounds of center cut pork chops diced. Yeah. I'm going to be using 2 pounds of 15% fat grass-fed ground beef. Yep, that's right. I'm going to be using 2 medium onions, which equals 1 cup of diced onions. And we're just waiting for the oil to get heated up. And so, like I say, most chili contests, if you have beans in your chili, you're going to be disqualified. Now, if you're just making this at home for yourself and you want to add some beans, go for it. You know, and I would have this recipe, and the recipe that I'll leave down below in the description will be for what I would call one family batch, which will feed 4 people, especially if you add some canned chili beans to it, you know, even better. So I'm going to put a piece of pork in here and see how the oil's doing. Nope, that's not good. Womp, womp, womp. But, like I say, since I'm not using any beans, I basically, instead of using 1 pound of pork and 1 pound of ground beef, I'm using 2 pounds of each. Now, as you can see with the pork, I use center cut pork chops, and I trimmed the fat and cubed them up nice and neat. And a special trick, especially if you want to win a chili competition and you don't have to make it on site, make it the night before. Yeah, that's right. Make it the night before. You know why? Because overnight those flavors are going to blossom and they're going to bloom. And chili, always better the next day. So, my friends, I'm making it for. We like things a little spicy. So, oh, look at that. Look at that. What do we got? What do we got? Starting to get some bubbles. So, go ahead and add our 2 pounds diced pork. Oh, that's the sound of the yumminess. Yumminess. Alrighty. So while this is browning off, I'm going to take a quick little pause here and I'll be right back. Alrighty guys and gals, I'm back. Yep, I had to change the camera angle a little bit. I was getting too much steam on the old glass. So next we're going to add 2 tablespoons kosher salt, 2 tablespoons of cracked black pepper, and give that a little stirry stir. You might be saying, wow, that looks like a lot, but trust me, it's all going to work out. Now here we've got 2 pounds grass-fed ground beef, and I always prefer to get my ground meat from the meat counter itself, because that way you know it's been ground that day. And, you know, because the stuff in the tube, you can't even see what it looks like. So I always prefer to go to the meat counter or go to the butcher shop or whatever and get my ground beef there. So we're going to brown this off, and this is going to take a little bit, so a little more YouTube movie magic, and I'll be back in a minute. Alrighty, guys and gals, I'm back. Alright, now as you can see, the ground beef isn't completely cooked, but that's completely fine. Now we're going to add all the other yumminess to it. I've got 2 medium red onions diced, equals 2 cups. I've got 2 cans of Rotel hot with the habaneros, because I like it spicy. I've got half a cup chili powder. Got a 1/4 cup of cumin. Got 1 tablespoon of liquid smoked hickory, because I like to add a little more smokiness than just the chipotle. Gonna be adding 2 cans of La Costena chili chipotle sauce. So that was can uno y dos. Yeah. And now I'm gonna add 1 quart beef broth. And you can use bone broth, you can use whatever, it doesn't really matter. Whatever your favorite beef broth is. And there we go. Toughest thing about these is getting this little thing open. It never pulls open, I always have to cut it open. Just a little pet peeve. Now we're going to give this a stir, get everything nice and incorporated, and then we're going to bring it to a boil and then lower it to a simmer. Let it simmer for at least an hour. Now remember, it's best if you can make this the night before, but if you're making it for dinner, you know, you can, as long as you let it simmer for at least an hour. Now, as you can see, decent amount of liquid. I don't like my chili super thick, because, you know, some people like to add Fritos, some people like to add cheese, some really gross people add sour cream, some people add tortilla chips, some people just use regular old saltines. You know, you do you. But myself, I like to add a little Fritos corn chips. That's just me. So we're gonna bring this to a boil, and then we're gonna drop it down to a simmer, and I will see you guys in an hour. Alrighty, dudes and dudettes, it's been an hour at a simmer. As you can see, it's reduced quite a bit, and all those flavors, man. Too bad you guys can't smell this. Oh, Jiminy. Now, like I say, I like my stuff spicy. But if you don't like spicy, you can use whatever can of Rotel you want. Or if you don't want to use Rotel, use some fire roasted tomatoes. You know, either way. But everyone I'm making this for likes spicy food. So, you know, that's why I did what I did. So, I'm going to pour myself a bowl of this. And I'll see you in just 1 second. Alrighty, guys. We're back, and look at that. Oh yeah, I added a little bit of shredded Colby Jack cheese in there. So make sure I get some of that good porky goodness, as well as some beef in there. You see that? Oh yeah, it's hot. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, I gotta have another. Pardon me. Get that earthiness from the cumin. Get a little bit of smoke from that chipotle. And that liquid smoke. I'm telling you guys, you want to win a chili cook-off, here you go. So if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up. It really helps out. If you want to see more like this, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, hit the bell. And remember, guys, life's too short to eat bad food.